Nope. Yeah, it's no way from there. How far away is that? Can we travel there if we do have a garage? Oh, we do. Let's quick travel to there. I just hope it's not some stupid time like ridiculously late at night. That'd just be stupid. I mean, it wouldn't take that long to drive down there, I just haven't got the time. I can't remember what time it was. I think it was only Thursday something, so yes, it's still there. Alright, let's make this humongous long journey. And yeah, we should be fine, so let's go. It shouldn't take long, this. Well, I should say it shouldn't take long. There'll be no messing about with refuelling, hopefully. Sleeping, possibly. Yeah, I'll have to stop to sleep. This thing's got good brakes. I would sleep now, but I need to get on the road and get this job. And then we've pretty much done most of it. That was perfect, that. I mean, if I was actually backing that up onto the fifth wheel, I'd have probably actually got that without messing it up. You see, it only shifted it forward just a little bit. It didn't pull it forward like a lot, so it's pretty cool. Why are you? Not over the line, just the front end. How many hours have I got to go? It's going to take 17 hours, 5 hours. I might have to sleep twice. No, I won't, because I'll get my foot down eventually. Thank you for letting me go, because I wasn't going to let you go. I want to get this done in at least an hour. You're kidding me, right? This should put us into the 50s at least, if not pushing 60. And then, well, that's two 20% jobs, which I'd say about 500 mile. I had a look on Google, Prague to the North Pole, and it said something like 2,300 and something mile. Which I suppose is fair enough. I've kind of gone past the turning, but it's okay. So you just think 2,000 call it 2,000 mile. It's 500 miles, 25%. So if it's 2,300 mile, 300. I can never do it with my threes. Because it'd be something like 53.3333. No, 20. Not 25. 28.3333. No, go away, stop. Because obviously when you divide 10 by 3, it's 3.33333. It always amazes me that, where does that one extra one go? Does it just disappear? It must do. Like, on a game show, they win 10 grand. And it says 3 people that win 10 grand. Win a share of 10 grand, so that's £3,333 each. Where does that £1 go? I suppose it'd be 33 pence. Yeah, 3,333 pound and 33 pence. So does that 1 pence? Where does that go? Obviously, you can't split a penny. This isn't like the olden days where, what was it? A shilling? I don't know. What was a shilling? I wasn't born then. Tuppence? That was something, wasn't it? Oh God. It's a form like my dad and my granddad tell me. Pretty much, it's more my granddad than I think tuppence. I think shilling. I think I was still around. My dad's. How old was my dad? My dad's 44. He doesn't watch my videos, so I think I'm meant to still be down here. I am. What am I doing? So if I got his age wrong, he probably wouldn't mind because he doesn't know. Yeah. So you can't really split a penny. You could literally cut it up into a third, into 3/3. I just saw that once. I was golfing, and I'm saying that like I play golf a lot, and I don't. It was just like, it wasn't crazy golf, but it was one of those 9-hole golf courses that you just go and play for fun with like your brother or something. I don't know. I happened to be with my granddad, and the big. It was quite a big 9-hole golf course, and they used a big tractor to cut it instead of one of those like ride-on lawnmowers. It was a tractor with a pull-along mower, and we heard this like clanging noise in the tractor, and then we walked up to where the tractor had been over, and we found this £1 coin that had like a chunk chipped out of it. It was weird. And we were like trying to think how much in pence that was worth, because obviously it wasn't a full pound, so it wasn't 100 pence. So I was like, yeah, it's probably 60 or 70 pence or something. But it's like it like clean cut it as well, which was weird. Put the lights on. I'm not really into sporting stuff. Like, I'm not a sporty person, though I'm not like in any way unhealthy. I won't say unhealthy, because I might be. Like some of the food I eat is like literal shit. And it doesn't taste like shit. It tastes really nice, but it's not good for you. But I'm not fat. And if it's just like a high metabolic rate or something like that. But I can eat for days and just not put weight on. but I'm not like that physically active. I do run now and again, usually when I'm late for the bus or something. Do I? Ah! How did I know that was going to happen? Because you just slammed your brakes on like an idiot. Well, you deserve that. I'm giving you none of my sympathy. And none of the other road users should either. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Exercise. Not really a big thing for me. Do go out on my bike now and again. I say now and again, it's once every 3 months. More in the summer, obviously, because it's warmer. I love it. When I go out on my bike, I just feel the need to get dirty. I don't know if it's just because I have a mountain bike, so oh my freaking god. Alright, I understand the Stobart pulling out, but why did that car go into that lane then? Oh, damaged the freaking trailer again and my truck. Hopefully the distance travelled doesn't matter on the trailer, so it's okay. It could take me 3 hours to go from there to there. Because there's no other rest stops. There's that one there, but it's kind of out of the way a bit. I think we'll just risk it and go to there. Make sure I get my foot down. I think I've timed this quite well. I'm not doing many night drives. A lot of it's been daytime driving. It is going on into the evening, but so I've got 3 hours left. What are we on? 7:30 nearly. It's going to take it to 10:30. So yeah, it will be dark. I love this. I haven't done this a long time, like done really long distance trucking, especially recording. Last time I did long distance trucking was probably the Russian video, and I did about 1,000 miles. I think it took me about 2 hours nearly. That hurt. I mean, sitting in this chair is like the best chair ever. It's not, it's just a standard office chair, but even now I can feel my back. Like, kind of, I mean, I've been sitting here for nearly 2 hours straight, more or less. And I can feel it, like the lower pain in the bottom of your back when you've been sitting down. It's not just a gaming chair, it's just one of those office chairs. Where office chairs, you probably don't move in them. It's leather and everything, it's not one of those like foam cloth things, because they are uncomfortable. I used to have one of them, and if you were wearing shorts, or if you didn't have a top on, obviously because it had like a foam back on, it used to you feel it rubbing on your back and it gave you like a carpet burn feeling, and it wasn't nice really. But this one, it's full leather, so it's comfy. Warm in the summer, cold in the winter, until you sit in it and then it just warms up anyway. But I wouldn't mind one of those gaming chairs, you know, those mesh chairs, like it's mesh and it's got all those different adjustments on it, like, and it moulds to your shape of your back and that. I'd like that. It's got a headrest on it and that'd be pretty cool. Expensive but cool. And there's one thing I also read somewhere. There's this chair that's it's used for simulators, and especially like driving simulators. And it's basically, and if you've ever been in one of those relaxing chairs, they usually have them in airports and some hotels abroad. And it's basically, it's got these like these. Have you watched Total Wipeout? and those in the USA might have seen it because they do a USA one as well. And there's that punching wall. It basically punch bag, the punching gloves. Well, it's basically one of these in a chair, like the tiny ones, and the punch in the back, and it's meant to it vibrates and that, and it's meant to like be relaxing and that. Apparently, there's one of these chairs, these gaming chairs, that do that. So, like, and it'd be good now to simulate this. Obviously, they've done the motion, the camera motion effect, and I believe it's meant to simulate that. So if you went up on a curb, the chair would bounce you up a bit. Now, hang on, I need to take a drink. Excuse me. Now I don't know what to think to that, to be honest, because usually when I play games, it's because I want to relax, and because I'm usually winding down, I'm not being really active, and I'm being lazy. Well, if you've got a chair that's repeatedly punching you in the back of the arse all the time, I can't imagine that'd be somewhat relaxing, and you're probably going to get, you know, you're not going to be winding down, and because you're tired and that, you're going to be pretty active. But also, I think it'd be good if they could simulate it properly, like to, you know, give the effect of a truck seat bouncing up and down and whatever. I mean, I think they've already got like normal gaming chairs, and these are usually for consoles that you plug in and like. I think that it works with first-person shooters. It vibrates if you get shot on that. I don't know. I've never had one. I've never found the need to use one really, and it has speakers in it and that. But I've never been really a big. Well, I was a big console player when I was little, and I did say this in the last part. Well, not last part. This might be part 2, but part 1. I said this in part 1. That I did play console a lot when I was little, but then, like, even before I got my own personalised gaming PC, I did play a lot of PC games on, like, my dad's computer and that. So yeah, never really found the need for the gaming chair. I think I might have been asked if I wanted one, but no, didn't really see the point of it. And they're really low down on the floor as well. Like, I didn't. That was another thing that like made me say no, I don't want one of these, because I don't. My TV from where I used to watch the gameplay. What? I think I need to go down here. Oh, if it's sending, I bet it is as well. It is. Yeah. That's a problem, Pro Mods. I can't believe I just fell for that again. Oh well. Like, my TVs usually were up on the wall or on like a high cabinet, so being low on the floor looking up, it probably just gave me neck injury or neck strain. So, never really found a use for those. I can understand if, say, you had a TV low to the floor or on a standard TV stand, which are, you know, not that far off the floor. I can understand the use for them, but like now, if I ever play on the PS3, I'll just use my office chair. I do have like a sofa in my room, but it's like the other side of the room, and I'm short-sighted. That's another thing. I have to be really close to TV when I play, because I'm not seriously short-sighted, but I just, things far away are just blurry. Like sometimes, if I'm at my computer for a long time, I'll put my glasses on, just because. I don't know if it's because we're looking at an LCD monitor all the time. LED? I don't know. Let me touch it. It's one of them. Begins with an L, ends in a D. It's either C or D. It's C or E in the middle. Not sure. But yeah. If it might just because I'm staring at that for quite a bit, but I am short-sighted. Which is probably, I think being short-sighted is worse than being long-sighted in the long term, in like long-term effects, because I mean, if you're driving and you need to see a street sign, you can't see it until you're pretty much just face to face with it. You know, that street sign that might have told you to prepare for a diversion, you might have already passed that diversion, if you know what I'm saying, like, or you haven't got time to act on that command from the street sign. Whereas long-sighted, the only problems you're going to have are things that are up close. Like my mum's long-sighted, so when she's reading the back of like she's cooking, and she's reading like how to cook on the jar or something, she'll have to hold it like really far away from her face just to see it, whereas I'd have to hold it like really close. I suppose just having bad eyesight in general is not a good thing. You know, if you had a choice between having bad eyesight and not having bad eyesight, you'd go with the not having bad eyesight. Unless you were an idiot and just wanted bad eyesight and just wanted to suffer. Oh, we've just made that in time. Pull up for the night. Forward a bit. Yeah, this is my rest for tonight. There we go. Fantastic. It's raining. Oh, airbrush, for God's sake. Lose pressure overnight, surely. There's air cylinders somewhere. I don't know if you've seen the truck, but here it is. I've got some tuning mods on it. I've got the exhaust scat there. Roll bar there. The bar there. Beacons that we're not even going to have to use on these journeys because not needed. Let's pull out. Let's pull into this lane actually. Right, I'm hoping it'll only take us about another half an hour to get this done, and we'll all be happy. So I used the trailer brake going around that corner, and then as I was approaching it, I put the trailer brake on, and then I applied the truck brake just to slow it down a bit more. I've got like 3 brakes on this, or 4 if you include the parking brake. You've got trailer brake, normal brake, retarder. Can that be classed as a brake? I guess it can. Yeah, 'cause in America it's called the Jake brake, and it makes a loud noise in America apparently. Like, apparently in some states you're not allowed to use it while going through towns because it makes that much noise. It's like a really loud grinding noise. So I can understand American people not wanting to hear that when the truck's going through the hometown. Alright, when's our next sleep? 10 hours and it's going to take... Yeah, we'll get there. It's 10 hours till we get there and 10 hours 11. 10 hours, 10 minutes to get there and 10 hours, 10 minutes to sleep. Whereas I'll make so much time back. There'll probably be about an hour before I'll have to sleep when I get there. So I've just got my foot down now. It's pretty much 55 miles per hour all the way there. I hope you are enjoying this like mini series. I'm enjoying it, even though it's stressful making it. Yeah, I'm enjoying it because it's a challenge, and I haven't really set myself one of these like challenges before in Eurojoke. I have done like really tiny mini ones, but not something like this. I mean, I have got a deadline. I don't know when the deadline is for this. It doesn't even say. I imagine it is Christmas Eve because it is get the presents delivered in time for Christmas. You know, Christmas Eve would make sense. So I'd suggest if you are wanting to do this, you get on Eurotruck and get it done now. I did explain in part 1, so if you haven't seen it, which I suppose isn't really that bad, but you should watch all the parts. I mean, this is what baffles me. I look at my Farming Simulator Let's Play videos, and it'll be like part 1 will say, let's say it'll have 100 views, and part 2 will have 115. It's like those 50 people haven't watched part 1, so how do they know what's going on or what's happened before when watching part 2? I do explain it at the beginning of part 2 for that reason, but it does, it kind of makes me question. But you know, I'm not bothered particularly. You know, if I'm... all that matters to me is I'm entertaining people. You know, not necessarily making people laugh, because I'm not comedy. That's one thing people need to grasp. Like, I have many people say, you're not funny. Never tried to be. Well, I might try to be, but my only intent is this channel is not meant to be funny. Like, I'm not meant to be the Joker. You can laugh, you know, you can laugh when I mess up. It's not one of those no laughing channels or you're fired and banned or whatever. But I'm not here to make comedy videos. I'm here for more simulator informative videos. Now, I don't want to change that, but I am going to try and do more exciting videos because people also want that. It's amazing how out of 1,000 people, how many different people want different stuff. I suppose that's how the world works. You know, there's one thing, right? You're always going to have to learn, and this is to everyone. You cannot satisfy everyone. It'll never work. Trying to satisfy everyone will only dissatisfy yourself as well. That's a quote, and I don't know if that's a quote from someone else, but that's a quote from me. You can write that down in your quote book. You know, paint it on your wall, because I know some people like paint quotes on the wall, which I think is quite cool. Paint that on your wall. You cannot satisfy everyone, and trying to do so will only dissatisfy yourself. Put that on your wall. Morgan 2K14. There you go. It's like is it John 18:6? That's a Bible thing, isn't it? There's a Bible quote from where I know it's John, but I'm not sure about the number at the end. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, did I say this in like on the last delivery? Yeah, YouTube and stuff like that. Don't. Did I mention this? Don't do what people tell you. Like, if someone demands something, don't do it. If someone suggests something, consider it. Because they're making a suggestion, they're not demanding it. I think when people start demanding, you're letting them take over what you're doing, and that's wrong. They shouldn't do that, and you shouldn't give in to them like that. Like, if someone demands me to play a game, usually I won't play it, unless it's a series that I've planned. But if someone suggests me to play a game, I'll consider it. If it's like if it's a game that costs like 40 quid, I'll probably not, because I haven't got the money to do that. But excuse me, sir, why are you slowing down? Oh, it's a 50, that's why. Okay, I'll let you off. But yeah, if it's a free-to-play game, if it's, you know, if one of those online games. Oh, God. Hang on. Can I ask, what are you doing? You just made me crash. Damage my trailer even more. Freaking idiot. I need to spin this lane. Well, that's not the point. See, that's the people who cause the most accidents. Slow people. Because, you know, on a motorway, it's not 50 mile per hour on a motorway. This is wrong. But which it's 75. You know, when people are trundling along at 30-40 mile per hour on a 75 mile per hour road, that's when accidents are caused. Because, you know, reaction times. If you know, if you've done science and you've done braking distance, and you know, the braking distance is affected by all, you know, things like weather, speed, weight, things like that. And then somebody, you know, so if you're going at 75 mile per hour and someone's going at 30, you see them, like when there's like 100 meters between you, you know, you're gonna have to react quick and think quick. Also, trailer brakes. I did forget this and I felt like an idiot. Trailer brakes are also used for the weight of the trailer. So when you brake with a truck, you're throwing all the weight from your trailer onto the cab. Onto, so it pushes the thing, pushes the cab, which makes it go further. Whereas I cannot see anything out of there. Whereas if you've got a trailer brake, it's kind of like pulling it back, and that's another reason trailer brakes are there and used. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. So it's not just for going around corners, but it does help. Stobart. I've actually been behind one of those trailers that advertise London Southend Airport. Yeah. When I was actually going to the airport, but we went to East Midlands and that was going wherever it was going. I would have said it was going to London Southend Airport, but just because it was advertising Southend Airport doesn't mean it was going there. 240 miles to go, 6 hours remaining. See, 6 hour and 10 minute remaining to go, and it's 7 hour and 10 minute left to go to sleep, so I've made back an hour already. Obviously when we get there we're not going to roll out with another job, we're going to end this video here. It has been a long one, nearly 2 hours long. Obviously the video won't be 2 hours long, it'll be about an hour. Probably split it up into an hour each. You know what would go good with this? Music. But because of copyright, I cannot put no music on. And it would probably just like drive people away because people have different music tastes. So I made that mistake once, and not only does it keep flagging for copyright, even though I've pretty much removed every single song that I can from it, some people don't like that music, and I understand that. So I just don't do it. When I'm playing off camera, however, it's a different story. I'll put Spotify on, I'll put the music on I like, and I'll just drive, and you'll be amazed how, you know, how quick it goes. They say, you know, time goes fast when you're having fun. It also goes fast when you listen to music. That's why a lot of places now, well, not now, but they don't encourage to listen to music in the workplace. But I know on building sites and that, some building sites don't let you have a radio, and this is from what my dad's told me. And I say I haven't really been on an official building site, even though I am studying to be a bricklayer at college. Not yet, but soon. That just gave away pretty much my age and where I am in life, education. Yeah. Like music, when you work to music, it just makes the whole experience a lot better, because usually the music that you listen to, unless it's like a shared radio in a shared environment, you know, you tend to like the music you're listening to, so you're going to work even better because it's going to put you in that mood, that happier mood. We'll be done in about 15 minutes, I think. See how long. I hope it's near the 60s. We just did a 400-mile trip, and it nearly took it was 17%. 600 miles, an extra 200 mile. Should be well over 20%, so yeah. We have got almost 1500 mile on the clock on the truck. That's probably the most I've ever driven a truck in such a short space of time. See the head motion. If you, whenever you come near a hill, look at the steering wheel, look at the scanner badge, and look how the camera goes further down as I'm hitting a hill. If you're looking straight forward, you can't really see it. The way to see it is to line it up with something. The bottom of the camera up with something, and see how far it goes down. So look how more of the badge appears. The griffin is becoming more visible, and now it's going away again. Hey, oh, pretty much just disappeared, that griffin. Yeah, it's gone. And let's come back down again when we get to level ground, you'll be able to see it more. So that's the head movement. It's pretty cool. Every so often I'll just toot to a Stobart trailer. Ugh. Renault. Not just a Renault, but a Magnum. And I think that's what let Renaults down. And to be honest, the new Renaults know better. I mean, people say, oh, it's a lot better than the Magnum. I don't think you could get any worse than the Magnum. I think having shit on wheels would be better than the Magnum. But the new Renault it looks sad. It looks like a sad face. And if I was the driver, I'd probably have a sad face too. My favourite trucks, and I've said this before, and it has actually changed now. Now the DAF Euro 6 has come out. It's probably got Scania, DAF, Volvo, Mercedes. I do like the look of the new Mercedes. Scania, DAF, Volvo, Mercedes. Iveco, and is it Renault? How many trucks have I got? I'm sure there's 7. I'm missing one. Man. Right, so we'll do it again. Scania, DAF, Volvo, Mercedes, MAN, MAN, whatever you want to call it, Iveco, and Renault. And if I'm going to do my American trucks, which I'm not too... I won't say interested, I'm interested in American trucks, not too knowledgeable of. I'd probably go Kenworth Peterbilt, or Peterbilt Kenworth, Volvo, American truck Volvos, Mack. Now that's one weird thing, right? People have made all these silly trucks for this game, like they've made MAZs, like the Russian off-road trucks, but they haven't made a Mack truck, and they're like Australian / American trucks. It's amazing. You'd think they'd do something like that, but no, I don't know. I mean, they've made the models. I mean, you saw I did that video, and this is going back 9 months, I think. I did the Audi RS4, yet it was modelled from a DAF, because you could see the steering wheel from the DAF, but someone made an Audi RS4. Why can't you make a Mack truck? I've never seen a Mack truck on any of the mod sites, because I was like, yeah, I want to try this out. I've tried Peterbilt, Kenworth and whatever. I want to try a Mack. Could not find one. It must people not like them, and then now I'm over at Modsaholic, and I say I'm quite active. Over the past few weeks I haven't been active at all, and I'm not going to go into detail why, but I do look on the forum. Every day I go on their website and have a look, and obviously I'll post videos to the website if I need to. But like some of them that like it's quite a regular thing, and there is no like full-time modder over there. People make their own mods and upload them. There was one modder, but he's retired from the website, so to speak. He isn't active there anymore, and that was to do with family reasons. I'm not, not going to say his name, not going to say anything about it. He used to make mods. He went, and there isn't a modder like that makes vehicle models and whatever. And people keep asking, is there any Mack trucks? And I'll do my best to, because Modsaholic have got this license now. They can go on any mod site or pretty much any mod site, and upload mods from that mod sharing website onto Modaholic website. And excuse me, to take another drink. And yeah, so I had a look on all these mod sites to try and find a Mack truck, and it's just not happening. So, you know what, I'm going to set the challenge to you guys. If you know of a mod site that's got a Mack truck on it, preferably up to date 1.15 as we stand right now, post it in the link below. Post it in the comments below. If you can't, for whatever reason, tweet at me, Facebook me, send me a message on YouTube if you want. I'll find it. Google Plus if you're really wanting to push it, because I do get all the notifications. And I'll probably get it on Modaholic for people. Oh, by the way, if you're not on Modaholic, go over there, because it's free to sign up, it's free to download, no ads. You do have a limit on downloads. We have put a limit on downloads because people has basically taken the mick. What we do ask you to do is, when you download a mod, play with it, review it. Even if it's just star rating, it helps. Commenting is even better, improvements, because those individual mod makers that upload their own mods to that site will go back and have a look at the feedback. It's kind of hard to give feedback to mods that we've taken off other mod sites and put it onto Modaholic. But yeah, go over there, sign up, it's free. I'm over there, SFG dash Morgan brackets DMKU bracket, so open bracket DMKU close bracket. I'm over there, add me as a friend, say hello, I'm there. And yeah, be active in the forums, and you might even get moderator status, or maybe not moderator status because that's hard to get. I mean, I've got that. I'm what am I? I'm not uploader, I'm mod showcaser. That's my title. This is just one of the highest up there, you know. There's the three of us, and we have like the responsibility of making videos for mods, which I have to admit I haven't been doing for a while, but you know, I have my reasons. We're almost here now. I'll tell you why we're all seeing Eddie Stobart, because I haven't got Jazzy Cat on, and that's a story for another time. I'll have to remember to talk about that. Three hours left. Bloody hell, that car come out of nowhere. Oh. It just appeared. $159 litres left on fuel as well. We've nearly gone through like 2 full tanks in how many journeys we've done? 4. You know, we have done 1,600 mile though. I think when it gets to about 1,800 mile, yeah, because yeah, it's 225 litres remaining. 225 mile left. Oh, oh, wrong button. Look at the truck bouncing. could do with slowing down now. We are in 31. I'll slow it down pretty quick. Yeah, back pain is really starting to set in now. Ooh. I thought that truck was facing the wrong way then, it's just some Scanias on the back of a trailer. I'll come and sort you out in a moment, garage. Can't believe it was 600 miles and done that in about an hour. Just over the line. But I'm going to wait here like a good truck driver. Oh, is anybody behind me? I'm good, I'll reverse. Oh, you're kidding me, right? That's the one thing with this game, it doesn't give you any leeway at the clutch. As soon as you take your foot off the clutch, stalled. So it's really hard to do hill starts. Here we are. Of course I'm going to park it. Perfect. Maybe I've leveled up. Nah. Oh, I have! Sweet! Alright, what should we go for? Fragile, long distance. I'll stick a long distance on, seeing as that's what we're doing. Right, I'm going to go and check how much percent we've got. I imagine it's quite a bit, so I'll be back one moment. Right, 55%. That's how much we're at now, which that's pretty good actually. Was expecting to get near 60, but you know, not too disappointed. Really successful delivery. Oh. I knew you'd do that. Oh, you bugger. Hit that. Hello? Yeah. I did just hit it. Let's buy this before I forget. There isn't no cutscene. Oh, I must have turned them off. You can do that. I didn't know until the other day, but yeah, I turned them off. I'm just gonna go and I don't want to sleep here. I have to go to the motel. Oh shit! Didn't see you. Sorry. What's this? Holiday Inn. It's nice. This is also a mod that I'm using, Holiday Inn mod. It's a motel mod. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to leave it there for now. We've done nearly 2 hours of trucking, which is going to be split into 2 parts, obviously. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, favorite and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more Euro Truck Simulator 2, where I'm going to deliver more Xmas gifts. Ta-ra.